my world history, you little addicts. How are ya? Put your phones away, you little addicts. You haven't heard that in a long time, have you? This is Mr. Willard's World History Teacher 101. I know you've been missing me a lot. I don't know how much I've been missing you. Quite honestly, I've been missing you about that much. Just a little bit, but just that. That's it. Really, I miss yelling at you and doing leadership development with you, and oh goodness, doing history with you, all that good stuff. So I thought, you know what? Let's go ahead and create a Google Classroom, and let's get you doing some history for those that want to do it. So I want to share with you a little bit about what I'm doing and what I'd like to do a little bit as far as Google Classroom. Let me adjust my glasses here. All right. All right. First of all, this is a book I'm reading called I Wish I'd Been There. A lot of good world history stuff in it. Obviously, the authors talk about some of these important events in world history that were pretty important. Talked about Charlemagne. Remember Charlemagne way back when? Charlemagne? I know you do. Anyways, he talks a lot about how when the Pope crowned him Holy Roman Emperor and how Charlemagne felt like it was important to be a spiritual leader and to protect Christianity and kind of be a champion for God as much as it was to be a king or a ruler. So that was really interesting how he got the Pope to crown him as a Holy Roman Emperor. Talks about King John, another chapter is about King John and how King John and the Magna Carta, that's right, Magna Carta, how he was forced to sign that by the nobles, and how a lot of people, even on his own team, felt like he was abusing the rights of the people, and something had to be done. So that was pretty interesting. Then the third story that I read in here was about the German Holy Roman Emperor, Frederick Barbarossa. Frederick Barbarossa. I know you guys remember him too, right? It talks about how he had to bow to the Pope and make sure that he realized that the Pope was just as much of a leader and a ruler than he was in medieval Europe. So it's a good book, all right, good stuff. My father was a history professor, Saginaw Valley University and Saginaw Valley State, and not Ohio State, which I have right here, Ohio State Wrestling. But so I got a bunch of history books that I've gotten, and I said, let's look at a couple of them. What do you think? Right? So do some history. You know, it doesn't have to be crazy. It can be look something up on one of your favorite people. I know we were just doing the French Revolution, right? Look up something on the guillotine. Look up something on Napoleon, right? It's always good to still be doing something with that brain of yours other than being addicted to your phone, right? It's always good to do something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post as an assignment 3 trivia questions on history. It is not an assignment. Don't freak out. Oh my God, we got to do assignments. We're not supposed to do assignments. I get it. I get it. You don't have to do assignments. But for some of you, right, some of you like Ethan Spencer, right, like Austin Forrester, like Tyler Barrowman, you guys are just missing this history stuff. You're missing it. So why don't we do a little bit for all those guys that want to play along? All right. So I'm going to give you 3 questions for your assignments. Feel free to respond. If you don't want to, that's fine as well. I plan on talking to you guys probably twice a week. Twice a week. Check in with you, share with you some of the history that I'm doing, and then making sure that we're touching base. Right? I know this is a hard time. I know there's a lot of questions about what's going to happen with the rest of the year. What's going to happen if we don't go back to school? What happens back on April 13th when we go to school, when we're supposed to go to school? What's all this supposed to be like? I don't know. We're going to figure it out as we go, right? Understand one of the cool things, though, is we are right in the middle of history. The world history is, stuff about what people did in the past. We're living history right now. This isn't just American history. This is world history. This is stuff that will be in the history books. soon, right? Surviving the coronavirus and how we participated in that. To me, I think that's pretty cool stuff. All right. Hope you're doing well. Stay out of trouble. Get off those cell phones. Go outside. Enjoy some weather. Do some sports. Do some history. Take care of your family. Remember all those virtues that we're doing: teamwork, hard work, perseverance, right? Kindness. Don't forget to do those things. Just not because I'm not here screaming at you to do them doesn't mean that you shouldn't still be doing them, right? That's good things. All right? Adios. Have a good time. I'll talk to you next time.